welcome to Architects of World, a career development portal for architects around the world. As part of our career guidance efforts, we will introduce you to architecture journalism to know what the profile is. Today, we introduce architect Apurva Bose Dutta, architectural journalist and author of the book Architectural Voices of India.
Hello everyone, I am architect Apurva Bose Dutta, an architectural journalist and an author based in Bengaluru. Discoursing, communicating, critiquing and dissemination of knowledge, ideas and information on architecture is integral to the development of architecture. To do the same, I collaborate globally with multimedia publication houses, educational institutions, firms and organizations related to architecture and its allied fields. The scope of my engagements and collaborations take on many profiles, including that of a writer, an editor, a curator and an orator. For me, it was in 2005 that my childhood hobby of writing translated into a full-fledged profession of architectural journalism. This was immediately post my BR degree from the Chandigarh College of Architecture. The initial years of my career were spent in the core team of two of India's leading architectural publications, and I made the switch in 2009 to start working independently. I also realized that architectural journalism was relatively an unknown field in India back then, and hence all along my career, I have been working towards initiatives to increase the visibility of architectural journalism in India. This includes conducting workshops, holding talks and seminars to train people, to acquaint people about writing and communicating in architecture. I'm also involved in curating competition, events, awards and conferences to speak about architecture and architectural writing. Architectural journalists have multifaceted roles. They disseminate thoughts and knowledge on architecture and design. They critique built spaces and issues pertaining to architecture. They speak about professionals and architects who are making a difference. Architectural journalism is not only about words, it's about clear thinking, it's about research, it's about analysis, communication, constructive criticism. For all of you who are inclined towards architectural journalism, I will advise you to first assess your communication and writing skills and training in architecture, and then get trained accordingly. Working in hardcore architecture publications or with professionals of firms who are related to architecture writing should be the next step. Post this, you can decide whether you would want to go in for higher studies in the field or not. In case you want to work independently, this should come only after a few years once you have realized what it takes to be in the field. It is very important to understand that architecture journalism combines two fields, architecture and journalism. So while it is very important to understand how to read and decode and interpret architecture, it is equally important to understand how to write, what to write and how to express. Architecture journalism exposes us to architecture in many ways through different mediums. There is a lot of travel. We interact with a lot of professionals and architects, understanding their journey with their design processes, with their client, with the site. We have to network a lot, so we attend a lot of conferences, seminars, webinars. We have to be aware about what is happening in the field. We have to be resourceful. We have to be initiative-driven. I also sincerely believe that all architectural journalists should not only focus on the medium of writing, but on all mediums of communication to share all the knowledge that they receive about architecture through architectural journalism. The power of media has invariably been felt everywhere, although less in architecture. I think it is high time that we use architectural journalism as a tool to raise our voices, to be able to influence architecture and design in the best possible manner.